So, Chris Stokes, firstly, quite an impression you made off the bench on Tuesday night.
Yeah, it was nice to be out there. So I've not played like in a league game, well, for that lot period of time. Usually when I've come on, it's been like sort of late on in the game. So to come on that early was, so you're always ready to play, but say to come on, you never expect to come on, especially being a defender that early on in the game. So it was nice to get some minutes in and to win the game as well was the most important thing.
Yeah, and a defender by profession, but you came up with the cross for the vital goal.
Yeah, I don't find myself on the edge of the box very often, but to say that the manager put me on the edge of the box, said, so obviously be ready for the ball to come out, and then picked it up on the edge, played it little 1-2 with Adam, and then so you put that ball in an area, and then you always got a chance of, if one of your teammates don't head it in to opposition, doing say it's in the back of the net.
Did it feel like it was going to come, that win, because it was a tight game, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's like you get games like that where it's say it's nitty gritty, that it's end to end, and you get half chances here and there, and you're waiting for that maybe one bit of quality or little thing to bounce in the goal for you. And so we got the bit of fortune that game, and it's been see when you're riding high at the top, like where we are in the position we are on the table, you sometimes you get that bit of fortune, and where they are. Say Tranmere, I thought Tranmere were a really good side, but they're down on the bottom, and I've been at teams like that where you are down there and nothing seems to go for you. And I say that the goal for them, that's the goal for us is this unfortunate for them, but say it's a great fortune for us.
And is it pleasing to get a win in that style when you've really got to put the fight in?
Yeah, coming off the back of Sutton as well, like the win we got down there, game fully deserved. We've hanged on. We played right to the end, and we got a victory down there. And then say coming here, we always know we're in the chance of winning the game. And see the leagues like that, you're going to play against an opposition where it's going to take maybe one goal to win the game, and so that's what it's took.
Is it one of those things when you're on a good run, it's 7 unbeaten now, where there's just a belief that however the game's going, you're going to get it right somehow?
Yeah, I just touched on there where you find yourself near the top of the table. You roll into games, you have that extra bit of confidence that you know that they say that might be a bit of fortune that seems that it does go for you when you find yourself at the top and you keep going. That it might take to the 90th minute when we're done at Sutton that to win a game, and you just got to keep going right to the end.
You touched on it before. Has it been frustrating to spend so much time on the bench so far this season?
Yeah, so I've had a little bit probably the first time in my career last season at Kilmarnock where I found myself out of the team, and it seems that I've come here and I've see probably from the start. This was the first time at the start of the season where I've not been in the team, and but I know what football's like. You've got to bide your time. You keep yourself fit. You keep yourself ready. You never know when you're going to be ready. And say, I never thought I'd be coming after 10 minutes, but that's football. And I say, the age of man now, you've got to be prepared to come on at any minute in any game. And see, whenever you do, you got to come and make an impact.
And in your position, there's a lot of competition in the squad, isn't there?
Yeah, there is. And say Jacob's probably the one in my position, left side of centre half, and I think he's been outstanding the whole season. So obviously, I'm sat there dying to play a game, but you have to accept that people there in front of you and the team's doing really well. So that's the main thing. As long as the team's doing well, we're all in the collective. It's not an individual game. It's a team collective, and we're all in this together.
But the win on Tuesday night came at quite a cost, didn't it, in terms of injuries and suspensions? Mm-hmm. I guess you're looking at a start on Saturday, are you?
That's whatever the man. We might change it up. We never know. So the manager's quite thin with that. He goes into game by game. So we'll see what comes on Saturday. But we have got a good squad, and we've seen that's what you have to be prepared for when times like this where you get injuries, you get suspensions. It was always going to happen eventually, and it's come to this point now. But we've always got lads that can step in and do a job.
How do you see the Wimbledon challenge? They had a bad result against Accrington midweek.
Yeah, I think their home form's been a bit iffy, but I say away from home, I think they've done all right. So I think it was just a one-off for them to go and put it 3-0 down against Accrington. I think they had a good reaction to try and get back in the game. And say that's they're not down there, they're in and around it, similar to us. So we're certain it's going to be another tough game.
But there is a belief at the moment, I guess, like you say, on that unbeaten run.
Yeah, absolutely, especially when you're at home as well. I think regardless of whoever we're playing, we're expecting to go, and we're fully going to expecting to win the game. So if it was Wimbledon or it was going to be whoever's top of the table, what's it at the moment, Stockport, if they were coming here, we'd be fully expecting to go and win the game because we're at home.
So when you look at that table now, where do you see expectations? You're just away from the playoff spots. You've got games in hand. Do you see it as a genuine promotion challenge now?
Yeah, I've played in the division numerous years, and I've been in teams that have been promoted, and after 10, 20 games, the league starts to take a bit of shape, and you find that's where teams sort of end up. And we found out after now we've played a couple of games less than everyone else, but we're right in and around it, and that's what you just keep pushing for. So after 20 games, you tick another little marker off, you see where you are, and you keep ticking them off game by game, and then when you want to get to that last 10 games, that's when the real pressure cooker ticks in, and you know exactly where you are. But right now it's just collecting them points and trying to stay up as far as you can. But say nothing's, you don't win anything in October, so it's pointless being right up there now if you're not going to succeed at the end of the season. I've seen teams wilter away, and I've seen this league's pretty famous for, like, say, Bolton. I remember that was last time I was in League Two, come from near the bottom to get promoted, and that's what you sort of find. One team will just fly from nowhere, so you have to fully accept that. Yeah, where we are now, we're riding high in a good position, but you want to be just ticking them points off at the moment, and then come the end of the season, that's when it's obviously the real cooker ticks in.
So from your experience at this level, do you see this as a squad? I know you're clearly biased, but is capable of promotion.
Yeah, absolutely. So we've got a new team, so it's you trying to find out about individuals and find out about how they're going to fit into the group, because everyone was sort of brand new, apart from like six or seven lads that were here last season. But yeah, we've gelled together quite quickly, and we found a formation and a bit of thing that works, and we've gone with it. And it's hopefully, you see, that's the problem you got when you get injuries and suspensions. Can players come in and play the same way, or do we have to change it up and play a different formation? But we've been quite seamless, where boys have come in and stepped in, and we just carried on the way we've been going.
Get money for your old phone, Mazuma Mobile Arcade.